is easy to propose, hard to implement, and especially hard to sustain. A very good evening to your highness, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I take immense pleasure to welcome you all to this third splendid online set talks on current pandemic versus futuristic career by Unnat Bharat Abhiyan of Sairam Institutions. Unnat Bharat Abhiyan is inspired by the vision of transformational change in rural development processes by leveraging knowledge institutions to help build the architecture of an inclusive India. Today's session is for the development of future and career. I can assure all the participants in the meet that they're gonna explore a fantabulous experience throughout the session.
Opportunities don't happen, you create them. It's not what you achieve, it's what you overcome. That's what defines your career. As we all know, during this pandemic, we are not fantastic at our career. Now, we do got a route to develop ourselves through various online platforms. Here, this session will give you a best insight on current pandemic and futuristic career.
When you enter this room, learning is fun and cooperation is expected. Our positive attitude and mutual respect are part of everything we do. I now invite Mr. Avinash M. Pre-final year CSC Propagator Scope Team UBA to present the welcome address.
Am I audible, Niranjan?
Yeah, you are audible, Avinash.
Thank you. So, good evening to all. I hope everyone is safe and good in your place. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. With the saying of William Shakespeare, I would like to extend my cheerful welcome to one and all present here for Set Talk 3 on current pandemic versus futuristic career. Thank you to each one of you who have joined us this meeting. I'm extremely delighted to welcome you all on behalf of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan of Sri Sai Ram Engineering College. Leaders are made, they are not born. They are made by hard effort, which is the price which all of us must pay to achieve any goal that is worthwhile. With immense pleasure, I would like to welcome the self-made leader of a prestigious institution, Sri Sai Prakash Leo Muthu, CEO and Chairman, Sairam Group of Institutions, who guides us in every possible way. Leadership is lifting a person's vision to eyesight, the rising of a person's performance to a higher standard, the building of a personality beyond its normal limitation. I would extend my hearty welcome to Dr. K. Porkumaran, Director of Sairam Institutions, Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad, Principal of Sri Sairam Engineering College, and Dr. K. Parani Kumar, Principal of Sri Sairam Institute of Technology. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Leadership is practiced not so much in words as in attitude and actions. I am on cloud 9 to welcome our chief guest for today's event, Dr. K. Shivashakti Balan, Associate Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. He is also the head of Sairam Business Incubator of Sri Sairam College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Welcome, sir. I would like to extend my hearty welcome to the man of positivity, Dr. S.K. Uma Mageshwaran, Coordinator UBA Sri Sairam Engineering College, and Dr. D. Muralidharan, Coordinator UBA Sri Sairam Institute of Technology. I would also extend a hearty welcome to all the distinguished professors and teachers of our institution and to all UBA members. Last but not the least, I would like to extend my hearty welcome to each one of the guests on this great day. I would assure you that this session would enrich your knowledge and boost up your skills, and sure, you would have a very big takeaway. Once again, I would extend a hearty welcome to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Avinash.
Wow, it's my pleasure to welcome our chief guest of the day, Dr. K. Shivashakti Balan, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Sri Sairam College of Engineering. Sir has a teaching experience of 19 years. He is currently heading Sairam Business Incubator, MSME Incubator Center, and he also works as a convener for Ministry of Education Institution Incubation Committee at Sri Sairam College of Engineering, Bangalore. Sir also works as a chief coordinator for both Sai Liumoto Innovation Center and for Industry Institute Partnership, Cell for Sri Sai Ram College of Engineering, Bangalore, sponsored by AICT Delhi. Sir also worked as a head for training and development cell for 7 years. He is also a certified internal auditor for ISO. Sir publishes many articles in both national and international journals. Sir is also hosted many campus placement as off-campus placement and gives many programs for students' development. Sir guides many students for many national and international competition. And moreover, Sir received Rashtriya Gaurav Award from India International Friendship Society, New Delhi, and also Best Familiar Male Faculty Award in SIAA 2017 from Association of Scientists, Developers and Faculties at Cochin. I feel very happy and blessed to invite you, sir. Sir, now the stage is yours.
Thank you, Shivani. Guys, can you able to hear me? Good evening, good evening. If you can able to see me and hear me,
Yeah,
type.
sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you. So kind of you, Niranjan and Shivani and Avinash. So thank you. It's my pleasure to be here. And if you could able to see others, if everyone could able to see my face and can hear, type yes in the comment box so that I can come to know that. Yes, sir. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you. So awesome, guys. You are so great. Thank you. Okay. How many of you are coming and attending this webinar with the intention to learn something? If you are, type yes, me in the comment box. Me, sir. Thank you, Shivani, Praveen, Sudarshan. Awesome, guys. Thank you. Super. And I'll ask another question. How many of you are attending this webinar with compulsion? Just for the namesake, or no, since somebody has forced you to come? If you are, type I in the comment box. Let me see. Good. I could not able to see anyone. So kind of you. I really honored. I really appreciate every one of you to attending this webinar. And this is Monday evening 6 o'clock. You have a lot of work to do. Believing on me and attending this webinar now. It's my privilege. I sincerely submit my gratitude from bottom of my heart, and I definitely assure you that I'll give best of value for the time you are spending now. And this is going to be another almost 30 to 40 minute session. And what we will cover some point. You will go. Once we come out, once we complete the program, you'll go with a mindset that what career you can choose for bright, futuristic, dream life kind of thing. So that you can go, and you also know what are the advantages that this pandemic giving to us. There are hidden opportunities are there which we do not see. I will clear everything. You will see. Wow, we are in the right situation that we are in the right environment, right time. What is it? That mindset you will get. So that confidence I will give, and also you will go learn something like how can you plan for your career and future. So this you can learn. I can take a lot more, but since the availability of time, I could not able to make it. How many of you are excited to learn? Type excited in the comment box. X, that's enough. X in the comment box so that I can see. No need of excited. Type X in the comment box. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you, Kishore. Thank you, Rakesh. So you can see the comment box is flooding with messages. It shows your interest and eagerness and your commitment towards this. And before starting this, I would like to sincerely submit my gratitude to our chairman, Sri Sai Prakash Liamuthu sir, and the principal of Sai Ram College of Engineering, Sai Ram Institute of Technology, as well as Sai Ram Engineering College, Chennai. and the coordinator, organizers. It's really, really my privilege and honor to talk to the next generation who are going to rule the world hereafter. We engineers are going to rule the world. I will make it prove that one. Okay. Before going that, thank you, Shivani. You had explained a lot about me. It's all work towards the growth of student. If you observe keenly in that, my journey is completely towards the supporting and building the career of the student. That is how I have started, and I am moving, and even I am continuing like that only. I always love to support student to build their bright future, because when I studied, when we were studying, we did not get opportunities and guidance and mentoring kind of thing, like what we are getting. So once we completed our engineering, we got a lot of disturbance or obstacles to reach this level where we are in. And almost 22 decades I am working as in this field. During this week, during this time I had placed, I had supported hundreds of students, almost 700, 800 students to place in any companies, good reputed companies. Any companies you name, my student community will be there. And I also supported 100+ students to build their dream product, through which they can build their career, their dream career. So these are all my some of the acknowledgement, what is it, credibility, my service to the student communities. And I want to give some ground rule for this. It's going to be a 30 minutes session for you, next 30 minutes. And I know you will get a lot of questions, and keep it aside. I don't want to get disturbed with your question in between. No, I don't want to get disturbed in my flow. I will arrange a separate question and answer session at the end of the session. We will have a lot of discussion, because I love discussing with the student. That makes, rather than teaching you, if you come forward and discuss with me, it will give more clarity than when you listen from one side. So that clarity, that you have to take it up, and there is no recording for this. So be live. And I firmly believe that recording and watching, sharing that video back to the student is absolutely no waste. Absolutely waste of time and energy, even the space, you can say cloud space as well. So I never encourage to record. Officially we are recording for official recording purpose, but it is not for sharing with the student community. So if you want to learn something, you be on live and learn. We always be in live, so that the interaction will be more. So that you have to understand that. And third point is, I am going to share a lot of very, very interesting points. You are very good in memory, but being a human, it's our tendency to forget after 4 or 5 days. So better you grab your pen and paper, so that you can note down the points which is highly related to your mission or vision. So better you grab your note and pen. I'm going to share a lot of golden nuggets for you to learn, and it will not be only boring session. I assure you that all small points. I always believe in the micro learning and micro teaching. So the point whichever I want to tell, I will pinpointly I'll tell to, like a chocolate, I'll give, just open it and swallow. That is your duty. That I can give guarantee to you. And another point is, I want responsive audience. I have learned a lot of things from, not only from my academic background, also from a lot of mentors. Personally, I have learned a lot, not only from national, international level mentor, best of the best mentor. I am learning it, like Blair Singer, Siddharth, Sam Owens. These are Mac Atram. These are all my virtual mentors. Thanks to pandemic, because of that, I'm getting a lot of time. I could able to interact with them and upgrade my skills. They create a lot of spark in my mind. So I just want to transfer the knowledge which I got it from them to the next level of community, those who could not able to pay the huge amount which I have paid and learned all these things. So guys, it's going to be definitely a life-changing kind of session, half an hour. And get ready. We will start the program. Shall we go in? If you are ready, type yes. I will share my screen. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you, guys. You are awesome. Highly responsive. Pleasure, guys. It's my pleasure and honor and privilege to interact with you. 1 second, I just share my screen. Okay, can you able to see my screen? Guys, can you able to see my screen? Type in the
Yes,
chat
sir.
box. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, sir, it's visible.
Visible. Great. So it's in the slide form, correct?
Yeah, sir.
Not in the pro. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Thank you. So this is what we are plan. I have planned actually. How many of you know that you are in the wrong situation? How many of you are feeling that you are in the wrong career? Or in direct forward question, I'll ask you. How many of you are feeling that engineering career is dead now? No, I don't want to hide anything. No, everyone are saying engineering is diminishing. The charisma of engineering students or in the future is decreasing. How many of you are in that mindset? Not at all, sir. Thank you. Super, guys. Super. We are engineers. We are going to rule the world. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Since there is no reply, you are all having the confidence that you are in the right career. And whatever I said, it's just created context for the next 30 minutes. Completely theory. Only theory I could be able to share through online, and moreover, the time limit is also very less. Otherwise, I will make you to do a lot of what is that? Immediate work so that I can easily predict what level you are in. That we will do if time permits later stage, like a workshop kind of thing. And one more thing, the disclaimer here is you need to put a lot of hard work here. Sorry, guys, some power went off. Sorry. No, my voice will be clear. And I could not able to see my face. Okay. See, thank you. So disclaimer is it is not so easy to achieve the thing. When I say it will be, it looks very easy, but you should understand that it is possible. Whatever I am going to say, it is possible. You can live the life which you are dreamt beyond that one. You can going to live the life beyond what you are dreaming now. That is possible if you follow the step what I am going to say now, and what you understand. There are some what is it, step by step procedure you need to understand, and there are certain things you need to change yourself, like your routine, your mindset, your behavior kind of thing. So I am not going to touch those part now. I am just going to give the base of all the things what I am going to tell to you. So you need to put a lot of hard work. You need to dedicate yourself, and you need to change yourself. You need to come out from your comfort. So that is the disclaimer. If you want to be successful, you need to sacrifice all these things. And you all know that my name is Shivashakti Balan. And why I am saying all these things is, guys, can you see this movie? How many of you can realize this? Which movie is this? This scene? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think all are from Tamil Nadu. So, Kana, good guys. You are awesome. Good guys. So, can anyone tell the what is that base? Most attractive dialogue in that line in the movie? I'll tell you. I'll show this one. If you forget, I'll tell this one. Everyone will have attracted by different word, and I attracted by this most. That is the reason I am telling all these things. How many of you can recognize this? Type me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Now you can understand why I said all these how I created all these contest. No, you can understand all these possibilities. Why people are saying introduction. No, you might have listened that one. Why when any seminar comes, why people are introducing them. So that create the context behind you, so that you will start believing them. It is the kind of sharing our knowledge. What is it? Sharing our experience to build the credibility among the group. So I am direct forward to you guys, because I treat you guys as my kids. No, that is the reason I'm telling all directly. There is no hide and seek. Whatever comes from my heart, I'm sharing that. Nothing I have prepared. This I have prepared very long before for some other. For my student community. I am sharing that to you with some extra Tamil related, because you are all Tamil student. This clipping and all I have changed. Remaining will be the same for all the students. So now let us go to this one. Now once again, guys, I move my screen here. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Let's first we start with the situation where we are in. What kind of education system we are in at the present scenario. See, we are in the highly stressed environment. Everyone knows this, and moreover, we are not in our traditional Indian education system. Correct? We are not. See, if you see, if you go very long before, like 200 years before from now, Indian education system is the one of the best, not one of the best in the world. Everyone knows that one. And later, after British enters here, they change the education system as per their expectation. Okay, it's whatever they are teachers and whatever we are learning now, it is based on the British education system. It is completely towards the employer mindset creation kind of things. It makes every one of us to work under someone else. How many of you are understanding this now? Does it make sense, guys? If it is type MS in the canvas, MS stand for makes sense. So they are making us to live as a slave under someone else. So-called MNCs or corporate, anything, it is nothing but our prison. Even though if you become a CEO and earning 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs per month, you are working under someone else. You are a slave. This is the mindset that they are creating among, or they fed into the minds, our Indian students, you can say. And second, the fact which is most of the students are not understanding is India is the largest youth population country in the world, according to the UN report. That is the biggest threat for all the neighboring countries, not only neighboring, all the countries. Guys, that is the reason they are succumbing us through by feeding all these, all these mindset creating. If you understand this, your life will changes. That is why they are pushing all this stress, and we are almost the education system is almost 45 years lag, I can say. Whatever you are studying now, even though it might be a latest technology, the moment you complete it and come out, the technology might have changed, correct? That is the kind of situation we are in. And the challenge is what we are facing now. We are in the truly VUCA world. VUCA is nothing but volatile, uncertainty, complex and ambiguous. This you guys knows that we do not know what will happen tomorrow, whether college will open or not, what kind of announcement we can expect from the government. We could not able to understand. We are completely driven by the pedagogy syllabus, and again the mindset, employer kind of mindset. Everyone, every college, everyone are speaking, make all the students towards the companies get placed. Where you placed, where did you get a job, where you are placing. None of us are talking about your career, your dream, where you want to go, what is your interest, what is your passion, how do you want to build your career. Nobody is talking about that. Correct. We are all driven by, are forced to follow the grade, what is it, behind the grades, we can say. Correct. The changes are rapid in the world now. We are not ready to face the future now. And in the future, education will be like this. I can visualize this, we can expect in the future as well. See, 2 years before, almost why 2 years, 1.5 years before COVID attacked us, could we able to realize that we could be able to connect like this in the Zoom from one place to another place? We never thought like this, correct? But situation made us to learn through this. So the future education will not be based on the what is it? Syllabus centric. It will be learner centric, agile, and it's personalized. Like it is. We are almost moving back towards our Gurukulam kind of thing. That is our ancient traditional education system, where students look for the gurus based on the skill they are required, and they select the gurus and go on and learn from them. Now the situation is different, correct? All the faculties are looking for students to come and join the college, correct? How many of you might have received call from various engineering college to faculties? That is the fact. That is the situation we are in. And we are moving from chalk and talk to AR, VR, and MR, mixed reality. And it is going to be a skill-based learning. And teaching, we are going to move from teaching. That is what I said. We are going back our Gurukulam kind of thing, where only coaching and mentoring will be the main focus of education system. And again, it is going to be a blended learning. Blended learning is nothing but through online, offline, as well as theory, practical mixed, and experience based kind of thing. So skill based of the learning it will come. And it's hereafter it will be multidisciplinary. So far there is no expertise. Nobody can come and say that I am expert in certain type. So we should be expert in all the world. What is it? All the skill which is required for us. That is how we need to go for we need to learn everything or face everything in the multidisciplinary approach. And say I'm going little fast because I have very short time and I have a lot of things to share with you. Kindly please note it down. If any doubt you have, I will explain everything later in details during the question and answer session. And the main differentiator which we can expect to be successful in this, we need to move from traditional thinking to the design thinking kind of thing. I hope everyone knows that what is traditional thinking. Traditional thinking always about looking for an answer, correct? Looking for answer. Always one person will come and talk to all. It is driven by data and events. And we always talk about, discuss about facts. That is what whenever we do research, we will go and do for lot of literature surveys. And we always look for literature surveys and search, find the reason and event and about the data. But the future and our approach should be move from left side to right side, from white letters to yellow letters, or white bulb part to yellow bulb part. Like instead of looking for a question, we need to look for the answers. Instead of looking for the answer, we look for the questions. Always you need to ask question. Thank you. Always we need to ask question. How many of you have observed that when we born, we were in that mindset? We were born in the world with neck and crying. Correct. And the strangest thing in the world is, and about the human creature is, in the world, in the universe, you can say, if you compare any creature, only human requires someone to, human needs someone to support us to walk. Correct. Apart from human, everything will go. on its own. Correct? The giraffe, tiger, lion, elephant, whatever it may be, the moment it falls on the ground, that mother giraffe or mother tiger moves away from that place. Of course, it gives a lot of training, but immediately it will go out. It makes the cub to learn all the thing which is required for them to grow. But whereas only in human creature, the moment we born, enter into this world, we are looking for someone to support. That is the thing. We need to understand this. And when we are in the child, we used to ask lot of questions. Correct? How many of you remember, visualize this? You might have observed your kids, they used to ask questions, why, what is this, how it is, everything. What happened to that anxiety when we were in the childhood now? How many of you are in the position to ask anything? How many of you are asking questions to the faculty when you are inside the class? What happened to that anxieties, eagerness, the interest to learn new things? Where it has gone? It was within us, correct? We were born with that mindset. What happened? Correct. We never bothering about listening what others are saying, correct? And moreover, pandemic makes you all lot of freedom. We do not know what you are all doing other side, correct? As if we are talking to that wall, we are speaking to the camera now. Whether you are listening, taking notes, or we are observing what I am saying, we do not know, correct? So that listening capacity is gradually decreasing now. We need to listen a lot of things. And we need to follow, instead of running behind the data, that time has gone. No, even a robo, if you create a robo will collect all the data. And it will create all the events. But only human being can create, stories, and feel that empathy of the other person, opposite person who is stealing. Only human person experience the, what others are doing it. No robo can replace that one. Correct. Now, if you have watched the movie Robo, it was everyone knows that they were struggling to giving that kinesthetic aspect, feeling, like a human behavior. But how the humans are thinking, that part they are trying to feed into the robot, and they struggle for that. Correct. Not it possible. I don't know. The researches are going on. How many robo with that like exactly feels like a human, I do not know. If it comes, it is good. But until unless it's come, we can rule that world. That is what I'm saying. We need to talk about the feeling. We need to understand the feeling of others. Then only we can grow. So we need to exactly move opposite direction of whatever we are in the zone now. So all these things, what we are looking for the answer, we always look for the data. All these things are like past. Try to move slowly from yellow side to black side. When you try to move, when you take this transition, you can see the world in different. How many of you feel that the point whichever I discuss, it makes sense for you? Type MS in the comment box. MS stands for makes sense. Yes, sir. Thank you, Karthik. Realize, guys, this is the situation we are. We are not robo. How many of you can see a student, or not student, what student? Everyone are walking in the road with a mobile, correct? Whether they won't bother about whether they wash their face, but the moment they get up from the bed, they straight to clean up their mobile, correct? They never go and see their parents' face, but they take that mobile and see what is come. Without mobile, if I take a mobile, everyone will die. I don't know what kind of situation is this. No, I can talk about this later, a lot, but I don't want. I think you can understand the situation where you are all. How people are making to live in a comfort zone so that you cannot come out and dominate them. So please understand this. So next is, so by knowing all these things, what we have to go look for that, how our focus will be, on what point we can focus on, that we will discuss now. And our focus always not on placement led training. That is what I said. Sorry. Don't look for a placement. Of course, placement is like mandatory. You need to get a job and keep it. No, it's something like a security for you. And beyond that, if you want to live a successful and happy and fulfilled, satisfied life, you need to look for the next option. The buzzword for the year 2021, even this decade, is the startup, innovation, entrepreneurship. Correct? This is the buzzword now. So your focus should be more towards that now. And it's something like a technology-led lead entrepreneurship. This is the buzzword, expected buzzword post-COVID, and not expected. It becomes it's everyone are saying that. Even government is doing that. I will share that point. How government is coming forward to support students to start their career as entrepreneur. That I will share you in the future. In another 1 or 2 slides. And your focus hereafter is completely with respect to R&D, research, innovation, rather than looking for grades. Even if you get 9.999 CGPA, your life will not be assured for as per your dream life. I am always saying that dream life is one of the word we never heard from most of the students and faculties and education system. Dream life become dream itself. Correct. It is possible to reach our dream life, whatever it may be. I will tell you how can you dream and how can you move towards that later. Okay, so your focus should be hereafter it will be towards R&D and innovation. And again, as I said, interdisciplinary approach is mandatory hereafter. And the road which we are going to follow hereafter will be like this. Whatever I had already covered. You need to look for entrepreneurship related career. Now if you want to move towards that, when you are studying itself, you can start and engage yourself in the pre-incubation category. Incubation is nothing but the place where you can that is nothing but address for your companies. Instead of having like a virtual address, it is like a it's for a temporary address for us, so that you can start your career by the name of the incubator. You will not get any you will get lot of like I said compliances free when you start in initial stages, that we will discuss later stage. And you need to be you yourself will be in a mindset to learn all these things, whatever I said. You should be ready to learn all these things. That is what I said as a disclaimer. You need to put your lot of hard work now, and when you grind yourself, you will shine in the future. That I always want to convey to my student community. Please understand that one, and you always look for the integrated program. So these are all the opportunities that you have. Not all opportunity you need to follow. At least you select one particular direction and you can go either pre-incubation, incubation, and try to learn flexibly with technology of other discipline, and do lot of research, and start your career as a research in, or you can go for higher studies in the international university with dual degree opportunities, like work and learn options are available there. You can select all these things, and that is what I said. Incubation is nothing but the facility this where they provide space for you to start your startup for a minimum period of 2 to 3 years, and we will discuss about this in some other occasion whenever it's possible. And now this is the one of the important point that I would like to tell to you guys. This is you might have how many of you have heard about NISP, National Innovation Startup Policy? If you have heard about this word, type me in the comment box. Nobody? Yes, sir. Ram Kumar, thank you. Okay, NISP is nothing but National Innovation Startup Policy rolled out by the government through Ministry of Education. Previously it was MHRD, now it becomes MOE, Ministry of Education, and they have given set of rules and regulation guidelines to the universities as well as institution with the intention to make or create an environment of startup in all the institutions throughout the country. From south part, Kanyakumari to Jammu Kashmir, they want to build entrepreneurship mindset among the student community. With that, they have given a lot of things, and they have given instruction to the university, like a special permission. If any students are interested to start their career as an entrepreneur, or if he started his startup by incubating themselves or himself in any incubation center, then university can give permission up to 75%, even they could not able to attend the class. That is the biggest advantage that government has given to for the student community. And even they ask us to allow them to student to write the exam, like this is available only in IITs and BITS Bilani. Now it is also possible in the tier 2, tier 3 colleges, anywhere through all the colleges in general, you can see. And the student, they can showcase their product in the startup as their startup journey or the business plan as their mini or major project to get the mark whichever which they are giving for the so-called project, final year projects. And they can also earn credit based on their specialization, the area where they are working out. And they can be they can make if you have an incubation center in your campus, you are eligible to get go and work as an intern, and intern you will get permission to write the exam. So these are some of the key points or key factors that government has given to the or instructed to the institution, so that more students come forward to start their career as entrepreneur. And another important thing which always goes in the mindset of the student, when I go and incubate in our college, how much share should I give? If the college asks me 50% of the share which I am earning, is it possible to give? So that kind of doubt or skeptical natures, also they put a full stop by rolling out these NASP policies. And they have given clear-cut instruction with respect to IP rate, how much that innovator should have, how much the incubation or the owner of the college should have, and the royalty sharing, even same for equity sharing and dispute, whatever it comes, they given clear instruction to the institute to form a committee, group of people, and whatever dispute comes, we can sit and solve all these things. So these are all the we can say the scope for us to grow further in our new journey. That is what I said. Even government is ready to support, and not only government, almost everyone are trying to invest on student startup. In government, particularly Ministry of Micro and Small Medium Enterprises, they have crores and crores of money without having technology input. They are ready to support up to 15 lakhs for the student ideas, worthy idea, which students are ready to put themselves to convert that idea into a real product in first 1 year itself. 15 lakhs, no one will come and give. If you could able to convince them in the first year by using the 15 lakhs, they are ready to support another 25 lakhs in the next 2 years for you. So almost 40 lakhs they are giving for you to build your career without any interest investment. I mean, what is that? It's not a loan, correct? It is like a seed fund. How many of you are realizing that one? They have crores and crores of rupees, and there are plenty of venture capitalists and angel investment companies or private angel investors are waiting to invest on the right product from the right mindset. How many of you are ready to move towards that one? That is the untapped potential area for the engineering student. All are having the mindset that only the student coming out from IITs or NAE can become like an entrepreneur or business owner. Who's that student who are studying in tier 1, tier 2 colleges can't become an entrepreneur? Because we never realize it. And what is it? The so-called education system also makes us to follow the slave kind of education system. Employer mindset they are feeding into it. Correct? How many of you are realizing it now? For how many people it is like a Balpan movement? Type BO, Balpan in the comment box. Guys, you have potential, lot of opportunities are there. You do not know. Nobody is coming forward to use that one, correct? Where we are wasting our energy? No idea. Okay, these are the opportunities. No, that is what I said. Pandemic is a right time for us to move or change our mindset, change our attitudes towards our future. And it gives a right platform for us to move towards our dream life. Correct? See, always we believe in certain things, correct? We follow what others are doing. That is the strangest secret in the world. See, if you want, you go and ask, not only student, you go and ask 100 people, those who are moving every day in the morning, where they are going, why they are going up. If you go and ask 100 people, 94 to 95% says that they do not know where they are going. If you ask the reason why you are going, they say everyone are going, I am also going. Everyone are saying that I am going to job because everyone are going to job, I am also going to job. So how many students are coming to the college? Because everyone are coming to the college. University asks us to come into the college. That is the reason I am coming. My parents are asking me to go to the college. That is the reason I am going. Okay, you realize it. What is the purpose you are doing it? Why you are doing it? We do not realize the purpose of this, correct? We simply come because my parents are asking me to go there. They are asking me to go to computer science, select this computer science branch, artificial intelligence. I have chosen that one because I will get a job in Infosys, TCS, Google, Facebook. I can go and live life like everyone are enjoying. Then what happened? It will be happy. Now you will be happy for another 2-3 years afterwards. How long you can go and struggle for this? How long you need to struggle yourself to get a job? I mean, earn money. If you get stuck in between, now if you could not able to go to the camp, office for 2 days or 1 week due to some unexpected reason, your salary will cut down, correct? How many people are struggling now during the pandemic because of the lockdown? Because we are getting money for our presence in that place. If I don't present myself, I am not getting money. If you become like a CEO, that will be the problem now. Even if you earn 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, you might have observed that plenty of NRIs are come back to India, correct? Last 1 year. Of course, they will go. They are going back now. They are changing mindset. They are looking for some other set. But the period 6 to 9 months, what was their status? Correct? Have we realized that one? When I ask, everyone says that it is not my duty. Correct? You should see, guys, what is happening outside. Okay, you are saying that if you follow that one, how can I will how guarantee that I will be successful? How many of you are having that doubt? Whatever you say, I believe it, sir. Career opportunity is there. I can build technology. I can build product. How many people will come and buy? Can I become like a Jeff Bezos? Can I become like a Steve Jobs? Can I become like a Ambani? Correct? I have doubt. Correct. Thank you. Yes. If you have doubt, it is not only yours. Almost everyone have the same doubt. For that, I will give a blueprint. Correct. Everything, for everything, answers are available, guys. If you follow certain steps, proven step, and you can easily achieve it. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to share anything which I have learned. I am not going to share which I experience. I'm going to share the blueprint of some other person who would experience this. I'll tell who is that one. How many of you have heard about this book, Think and Grow Rich? How many knows this book? Me, sir. Okay, Ravi Kumar. Myself, sir, Avinash. Thank you. Super, super guys. Awesome. Thank you. So this is, I tell about this book, and the author of the book is Napoleon Hill. And this is the Bible for most of the entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs, not entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneur. And if you heard and if you studied, I'm so privileged that I'm talking to the right audience. Else, don't worry, I'll share what is the essence inside this. And before going to that, I want to tell about this author. Now, this book is written almost 80 years before, in 1930s, in the late 1930s, and still it is one of the best seller in the world. Any successful person, you say they are all following this. Any motivational speaker, they are follower of Think and Grow Rich. The reason also I tell you, this book is not written over a period of, overnight. Napoleon Hill, he took almost 20 years. You know this, you do not read at this Galaxy. Okay, good. Good, I'll tell you what is it. Okay, Napoleon Hill took almost 20 years to do research for this. Research in the sense, he had interviewed more than 100 of successful entrepreneurs at that age, at that time. And when you do interviewing them, he understand there is a common pattern which follows among all the successful entrepreneurs. That is what I'm saying here. And the essence of that, I'm going to tell about this. Our thoughts saves our life. That is the essence of this. How many of you could be able to understand what he is trying to say here in this book? Our thought saves our life. Type me in the comment box. See, I tell you, our mind works on two parts. Like everyone knows this, conscious and subconscious, correct? Always we need to move. Yes, I agree, sir. Always we need to move the way our conscious mind says. If you go in that direction, it will be, you can say, you will be safe. But 98 to 99% of time, we follow what our subconscious mind says. That we can call that as a little voice. It comes from the back. When I get up from the back, it says that you have another 10 minutes to sleep. When the alarm rings, it says that snooze it and sleep. When we start to open the book, it's Saturday, tomorrow we'll work. How many of you have heard that voice? I know everyone will have that voice. When I drive the vehicle, it says something. No, go safe. No, will I reach properly in the home or not? Correct. We always follows what our little voice says. If you know how to control that little voice, then your life will be different. You can achieve all these things. Even the doubt what you are all having is nothing but your little voice. I know that everything, even I had until unless I understand the trick or concept how to overcome that little voice, even I was succumbed, I was controlled by my little voice. When you follow your little voice, you will not have a happy, satisfied life. How many of you are going to bed with a happy mindset and sleep the moment we fall in the bed? Yes. If you are, type yes. No, no, no answer. That means everyone are struggling to get sleep. Why? Why? Sometimes, sir, the reason is we do not know what we are doing it. We just do whatever it comes for us. We are following all these little wise, correct? That is the problem. So if you allow me, I can speak more than 1 hour, but time is going already. Almost I crossed 45 minutes. Another 5 minutes, guys. I will complete that thing which I want to do it. See, I'll tell you what that subconscious mind says is. These are all the exercises, but I don't want to go with the exercise. I'll just share this quickly. You need to answer yourself these 4 questions. One second. I'll quickly open it. Can you able to see all 4 questions? You ask yourself, are you worthy of success? No, no, no. Answer is no, from your bottom of heart. No, no one going to hear about this. When we say this, everyone say that want to, but I don't believe that I am successful. Correct? How many of you are feeling that you are good enough? How many of you are having confidence that about your outlook when you see that one? I know most of you are not having confidence. That is the reason we open our mobile and see always whether I am looking good. If you are confident about your outlook, you will not do that one. Correct. And in a group, how do you rate yourself among the other people? In terms of your personality, in terms of your knowledge level, in terms of your communication level, how comfort you are. You ask this one, you rate yourself. Okay, and are you worthy of happiness? Yes or no? There are 2 options. You answer this. If you are struggling this, no in this, no, answer yourself. Now, including me, I am getting no for almost this. Then you are dominated by your subconscious mind, little voice. Now I'll tell you how to overcome this. Sorry, guys, 1 second. And in the book, I said, Think and Grow Rich. He explained all these part, and he says how we can overcome that little voice, or how we can feed food to our little voice to think in the positive direction which our conscious mind should think. He had given 13 principles in that. I'm not going to share all the 13 principles. Even I'm not going to explain everything in detail. I'll tell you, 2 to 1 minute, I will take it and go out. Now I'm going to give five point. Please note it down. If you understand what I'm trying to say here, and if you try to follow what you want to follow whatever I'm saying here, your life will be completely different. Hereafter, it will be definitely a life-changing moment for you guys. First, these are 5 are my most favorite. I want to share with you. There are 13. If you have time, you just go there. And which I love more is you should have a desire. Desire to live, desire to learn, desire to live a big dream life. Unexpected. Nobody realized. And if you go to Wall Street, you can see the board. The greed is God. But unfortunately, our education system, our ancestors, or the relatives and environment feeds in our mind, greed is not good for us. Correct. I will give one example here. How many of you recollect this movie? The moment I saw this, which can you recognize this one? Guys, is it okay for taking another 10 minutes for you guys? I want reply from everyone. If we are ready, I will do it. Or else, yes, sir. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Okay, yeah, sir. Okay, maximum another 10 minutes. I will complete it. So, do you remember this scene which I am planning to show it? Just listen this. Clear? How many of you realize what I'm trying to say there? If God comes to you and asks, what do you want to give? What do you want from me? I will be here for another 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 seconds or 20 seconds. How many of you are able to tell like this, whatever you want to do? I bet you in the group, almost 100 students are here, 120 are here. Out of 120, 115 say that they tell one thing and they remove that and they think for another one. Correct? We do not have our desire. It shows that we never dreamt about dream life. If you are dreaming about your life, dream life, you can easily tell this one. For how many of you it makes sense? Type MS in the comment box. I am seeing your comments, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. This is the situation. Please, please, please go to the bed today. List out what are the things you want to achieve. At least 10 things. No, I tell you, you know, if I ask you to write 10 now, you will struggle to identify the top 10. If imagine that tomorrow God comes and ask, fulfill all your top 10 dreams. You can ask only 10 dreams. Think about that and try to list out what 10 things you want to get it from him. I will tell you, when you do the exercise in your home, you will realize what I am trying to say here. Okay, next one is we need to have the imagination power. See, we should not have desire. We should not have only greed. We should also imagine where we want to go. If we do not have imagination power, it is very difficult. What happened? Best example is one of the interviews very long before I had seen this in Doordarshan, that it's still there in my mind. It's about Rajinikanth. You know, he was interviewed by a lady in that. She asked that question, sir, how do you feel when you step out from your cupboard in home? There are hundreds of friends waving their hand and screaming. How do you feel that one? That question, when she asked, that Rajinikanth smiled as his usual way of smile and says that I never felt anything. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not getting anything. She was surprised and asked, why? What happened? Why, sir? Don't you feel anything? No. Then he asked the reason why. Then he said that I already dreamt about this will happen in my life when he was as a conductor. He used to dream like that when you come out from the get up and come out from the home, there should be 100 and 1,000 people standing outside, wave there and feel happy or scream by seeing him. But now when it is happening in real time, it is a process, right? It becomes like a routine and a culture. I mean, every day is what's a ritual kind of thing. Every day it becomes a practice for me. So I don't feel anything now. That is the power of imagination. If you want to achieve, imagine, dream about this. That is what I'm saying from the dead. Dream. You can achieve. It's not your daydream. It is your life, futuristic life dream. And don't stop there. This is the third principle I want to say, that you need to plan and you need to work according to this. What do you want to be at the 10 years down the line from now? 20 years down the line from now? Write it down, your vision. I want to be like this. I want to live a dream life like this. If I want to achieve this, divide that into this. Imagine if you want to live, if you want to earn 100 crores in 5 years from now, you need to know every year how much I can earn. Then divide that into every month plan. And then again divide that into every days, in 30 days. Divide that by 30. Every days you will get. Then every day you divide that into every hour. And every hour you divide into every 20 minutes. So that you will come to know what you are supposed to do in these 20 minutes, so that your life will be happy at 5 years down the line, as you can live now. If you have that clarity in your mind, You will get up from the bed in the morning with the purpose that why you are getting up. You will go to the office or the college with a purpose, intention, why you are coming to that one. That is the reason I asked you to recognize, realize that one. And 90%, more than that, 95% of the people are not having their plan what they want to have. That is the reason they are not knowing what they are doing now. Clear? Guys, you follow this, you will get this one. And you need to have clarity. No, not only fix what you are supposed to do in the 20 minutes. Once you fix, you want to do it, you need to have the focus on that and you do it. The moment you laptop and try to do something based on your plan, and something comes pop up in your mobile, don't take that mobile and see that one. I think you can visualize this one. Your focus should be laser. You need to have a laser focus. If you want to have a laser focus, see the opposite. Your distraction should be removed. Remove all your distraction, your focus will be laser. Okay, there are plenty of exercises for this. I will, if time permits, I will try to share to you guys later stage. Every point we need to have exercise. And final and most favorite one is this one. How many of you have heard about this phrase? Hernan Cortes. Almost 500 years before, when he traveled, when he reached along with your soldiers, small group of soldiers, into the enemy's island, he burned out all the boat through which they have traveled. It shows it indicates to their soldiers there is no way to go back to their hometown, home country. If you want to survey, they should win this battle. He created that environment mindset by doing this. They won that battle. Everyone knows that. Remaining is history. And even Alexander the Great, he follows the same principle to win a lot of countries. And same thing I'm asking you to do it. When you fix something in moving that, you should not have plan B. Everyone will ask us to have a plan B. If you have a plan B, our mindset will not be concentrated 100% on this. You should have the attitude of these things. Burning the boat. Correct? This is what, guys, please, if you follow these 5 principles, note it down and no step by step. No, it is not so easy to, you might be inspired by whatever I am sharing to you. But the moment you go out and start watching your Netflix or when you interact with your friends through social media, you'll forget everything. Your life will become like same as usual. So what you have to do is you note it down everything. If possible, write it down in the wall which is visible to you. And every day try to adopt this one. And first exercise for you to do is identify your top desire. And second one is how do you want to live your life 10 years down the line? You do these two, remaining it will come automatically to you. That's it, guys. That is what I wanted to say to you all. And before winding up, I would like to say this. I always follow this. Be fit. Everyone will have a different meaning for fit. My definition for fit is first in trying. So be the first person to drive whatever I said to you, and you will be far ahead than the people who are running in your age in the race. And finally, I would like to everyone to watch this. What is it? Video. This is one of my mentor. I desperately follow what he says. Everyone knows that Gaur Gopal Das. He is basically engineering graduate, and he is a monk, but he is the role model for most of the youth. Even you might have listened about him. And this piece, 2 minutes, you just listen it will definitely change your life. Guys, just 2 minutes, this one.
సార్ ఆడియో కొంచెం
சார்
ஆடியோ கொஞ்சம் வரல சார்.
ஆடியோவா? ஒரு செகண்ட். சார் ஜூம்ல ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. ஒன் செகண்ட், நான் என்ன பண்றேன், ஐ வில் ஷேர் வித் அதர் ஸ்கிரீன். ஒன் செகண்ட். One second, guys, please. One second. Sorry. It's ready. What I do is I'll share in different format. Now is it okay? Is it audible, guys?
No, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, the screen is visible, sir.
Why is this not coming?
So I think if you share that particular tab, it would work, I guess, sir.
Pardon me?
If you just, while you screen share it, if you share only that particular tab, the audio would be like we can hear it, sir.
That is how I am sharing it. Only that window I am sharing it. Okay.
Sir.
Anyhow, leave it. You can see that voice. If it's not clear, please kindly pardon me. And the subtitle will come in the bottom. You can see that one. Just listen that one. Okay. I don't know what is the problem.
Sir, in the top you have to share computer audio also.
Where it is?
It will be available in the top, sir.
Top share poll
Yes,
something.
sir.
like
Share
Ah.
computer audio. You have to enable that option.
Advanced sharing, sir. It's not there, sir. I am trying. I'll try. Shares out.
What
Now,
does it
sir.
Yes, sir. Now
Yes.
it's coming.
ever wondered
Thank
what
you.
does it take to reach heights of success? Ever wondered what does it take to grow abundantly? Have you ever wondered what does it take to make your dreams and aspirations a reality? In a garden, there were two seeds lying right next to each other in the fertile soil as both were chatting with each other. The first seed said, I want to grow. I want to send my roots deep into the soil beneath me and thrust my sprouts through the earth's crust above me. I want to unfurl my tender buds like banners to announce the arrival of the spring. I want to feel the warmth of the sun on my face and the blessing of the morning dew on my tender petals. And guess what? She grew. The second seed said, I'm afraid if I send my roots into the ground below, I don't know what will I encounter in the dark. If I push my way through the hard soil above me, I may damage my delicate sprouts. What if I let my buds open and a snail tries to eat them? What if I were to open my blossoms and a small child pull me out from the ground? No, it's much better for me to wait until it is safe. And so she waited and waited and waited. And guess what? A hen who was moving around the garden, scratching the soil, finding something to eat, found the waiting seed and promptly ate it. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond having the dream to grow, the desire to grow, the desperation to grow, we also need to have the willingness to take the plunge, the willingness to move out of our comfort zones, the willingness to take risks, the willingness to hustle hard. Or else, if we keep waiting and waiting and waiting, our life simply turns out to be a waste. Of course, the risks should be calculated ones and our moves deliberate. And we need to be patient, especially in regards to factors that are beyond our control. But when it comes to our effort, let's give nothing less than 200%. Isn't it said, Manzil milegi, bhatak kar hi sahi. गुमराह तो वो है जो घर से निकले ही नहीं. We will surely reach our destination even if we may get lost. The real lost in life are those who never started their journey.
That's it, guys. I hope you can understand this. Try to come out from your comfort zone and start your new journey. All the best. Thank you. And if you have any question, you can ask me. I can answer you. 2-3 questions. Any doubt, any question, I am ready to answer. Any language is fine. Any language, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yes, Niranjan.
Thank you for the wonderful session, sir. It was interesting and interactive too, and informative too. Participants, if you have any doubts or queries, you can now drop in the chat box, or you can raise your hands. We will unmute you.
Guys, you should understand one thing. If you want to achieve something, you need to ask. I'm not saying this. Bible says that this. The Simon of Bible says that when you ask, you'll get it. When you knock, the door will open under you. When you seek, you will find. Correct?
Yeah, sir. Sir,
what
there is
is
a-
your view? I can understand. What is your view on implementation and EP? Okay. See, this is the next step towards the our transition. I don't know how many of you are realizing I'm not talking about politics, but this is completely towards the skill-based learning. No, I really waiting for that to be get implemented firstly. And if it is implemented, your next generation, those who are studying now, they will be your competitor later. You will be out of the race. I tell you again, we are going back to the old scene. Those who are having the skill, they will grow as it is. They can grow faster than what we are doing. So it is one of the greatest initiative of India, and expect that it will go in positive direction with all your support and growth. It will create a lot of changes in our country. But guys, you should realize it, because when it implemented with all support, then you will be out of the race. No, I'm not threatening you, but the real fact is. Good. How to see opportunities and skill though. How to see opportunities and skill? I am not clear about this. So you are asking about what are the opportunity you want to learn, correct? And skill. What is the exact question? Who is that Galaxy? Can you please unmute yourself and ask me? What are the opportunity if we develop your skill, correct? Okay. See, everyone by nature we have a skill. For example, if we do not know that one. How many of you have watched the movie Chennai Express? Yes, everyone, correct?
Yes, sir,
What is
recently, sir.
what is the baseline of that movie? What is the punch dialogue of that movie? Do you remember that, guys? You never underestimate the power of common man. Do you remember that? I told everyone will forget. Same thing. You never underestimate the power of common man. The Shah Rukh Khan used to say that every time, frequently. Same thing it should for us. We never ever underestimate the power that we have. You keep that on. You do not know the power that you have. Like you all know that baby elephant story, correct? What happened? A temple elephant you might have seen. It is very big in the crowd. Even the legs is not tied with a pillar, it will not move forward. The reason is when it was like a baby elephant, what they do is they tie its leg with a pillar through chain. The baby elephant tried to pull that chain. It could not be able to pull because it's so young. And it keep trying for 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 5 months. But what happened? Keep trying, and every time it fails, and it enters into mind that when the chain ties in its leg, it cannot move. It grows with that same mindset. Even it becomes a very strong and powerful. it won't move. Even the other end of the chain is tied on the pillar. It assumes that it is tied on that. If the when chain tied, I cannot move forward. It doesn't know its power and strength. That is how we are living now. Everyone is living now though. We do not know what is our power. First, you understand what is your power, stimulate and wake it up. Your life will be different. How to identify? It's based on your passion. You can easily find out. Sir, the situation has changed. We have adapted to that change. So should our education pattern or subject must be changed towards the skills rather than marks. See, education, I'm expecting to be changed like only towards the, skill based, but it will not change as of now until unless, even if it change from the school level, then come to your, gradually they will implement that one. They will not directly implement onto higher education institute. But the problem is, it is not about yourself and the education system, but when they try to implement this, even the surrounding environment will also change. For like the petrol price increases, that transportation charges increasing, correct? It's a ripple effect of that. So when they implemented, the expectation of industry also changes. They look for the skills rather than more mark grades. So when you do not improve your skill at that time, you could not able to get placed. Even the company will not recruit you. Forget about your business career, entrepreneurship career. Company will not come forward to recruit as well. There is a reason most of the people are failing in the interview, because only with your mark and the project what you are having will not get you a job, which is you are dreaming about that. Got it? Who is that? Ram Kumar. Is that clear, Ram Kumar? May I answer your question? Type yes. Any other doubt? Any other question? Guys, I will also share a gift to you all. Thank you, Ram Kumar. I will give a gift to you because I am so happy that almost 100 students are staying till the end. What I do is I will share one link here. It is small. It's not a big book. It's a PDF book, small PDF book, where I listed out some of the top 6 skills required to become as a studentpreneur. The skill which is required for the student to start their career as entrepreneurs. Okay, it will definitely help you. I will share the link once again. You can just download it. Where is it? Okay, I got it. I hope you got the correct link.
Yeah, sir. Got it.
Just click that one. It's open a page, landing page. You give your name and you can download it. Okay, that will be useful for you. It is not very big. 15 minutes if you sit, you can complete it. I always believe in micro learning. Okay, guys, use this one. And any doubt you can talk to me anytime. And if anybody interested to learn more or identify what is your passion, identify how your career, how we want to grow the future and which direction you can go, you can contact me through the organizers. All the professor knows my number. You can take it from them and you can contact me. I can also share my screen. I think I have my number. Okay, 1 second.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable.
Correct. Got my number, correct? Okay. So use this one and you can contact me. I will help you type. If I am not picking, don't worry. Type in message, text me that I am from Sai Ram College, sir. I want to talk to you. I will definitely call you back. Okay. Don't worry. I am quite little busy. I am working on upgrading myself to next level. That's what I said. Now I am learning a lot of things, with the intention to help student community. Okay, that's it, guys. Any other question? If you don't have any other question, we can close up. Over to Niranjan. Thank you, guys, for your patient listening. and convey my wishes and gratitude to all your organizer and your principal, both the institute, Sairam Institute, Sairam Engineering College, as well as CEO sir. Thank you once again.
Yeah, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and valuable information. Now, our coordinator always talks about developing a winning attitude. I now invite our ever positive Dr. S.K. Umamaheshwaran, sir, coordinator, UBS, Sri Saram Engineering College, to present a few words. Please, sir.
Thank you, Niranjan. I'm audible.
Yeah, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor. It was a wonderful talk. I think from first minute when you started to speak till the end, the full strength, all the students listening very well, and it was a very interactive session also. I'm really happy. Students also gave a lot of feedback to my mobile number. So they have given some, sir, arrange a wonderful talk like that they are typing to me. So thank you so much, sir, and thank you so much for sharing your number as well as email ID. We are expecting your talk in our campus soon after the completion of the pandemic to all our new young budding engineers of first year and second years of Sairam Engineering College as well as Institute of Technology. I assure you on behalf of my team, I'm going to arrange a separate session for all the youngsters in live. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. And it's a wonderful talk and very, very happy. And on behalf of both the institution, Sairam Engineering College as well as Institute of Technology, and my fellow colleague, Mr. Mayanathan, as well as the another coordinator, Mr. Muralidharan, Professor SIT. So I would like to thank you and thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you. Over to Niranjan.
No
Yeah, sir.
duty.
Thank you so
is
much,
more-
sir.
No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Now, we have come to the end of this session. I now call upon Mr. Aravind Bala, third year ECE Department, Propagator, Scope UBA, to present the vote of thanks.
Once again, Aravind, once again, sorry, guys, can you do one favor for me? And I want everyone to switch on your camera so that we can take a click. Someone can say take the screenshot. Those who are interested to open their camera, it will be very useful. And you can also share your takeaways, best takeaways out of this in your social media. I want to see everyone. Tag me at Sivasakti Balan. You know my name, correct? Sivasakti Balan is my name. At Facebook, you tag me. Even Instagram also you do it. I want to see what is your takeaway, best takeaway. Also tag our Sairam institution. Okay. I want everyone to please switch on your mobile, camera, so that we can take a snap. Organizer, can you please take a screenshot?
Yeah, sir. Sure, sir. Everyone kindly turn on your video, please.
Thank you, guys. So kind of you. Everyone are switching on. Cheers. Everyone smile. Why are all dull? Hi, guys. Super. Thank you. Thank you. Even kindly share to me that is screenshot.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Over to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Aravind Bala.
Niranjan, I think Aravind Bala has lost his connectivity. So on behalf of Aravind Bala and UBA of Sairam Group of Institutions, I would like to extend my heartfelt vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion. Firstly, I would like to extend my heartfelt vote of thanks to our CEO, Chairman Sri Sai Prakash Leomuthu, Director Porkumaran Sir, Principal SEC Sri Sai Prakash, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and Padani Kumar Sir, Principal Sri Sairam Institute of Technology, for being such a support in encouraging all of us to organize such great event for the student community. Secondly, I would like to give a very big heartfelt thanks to our guest of honor, Shivashakti Balan sir, for sparing his valuable time in this wonderful occasion with us. You made all the entire audience so energetic and a very involving session. That was indeed a great session, sir. You won't believe, like in our UBA family group, we got a lot of text messages like we need a workshop with us, sir. So such kind of great inspiration you were in this entire session, sir. Thanks for such quality presentation and your time, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. I would like to extend my heartfelt vote of thanks to Dr. Uma Maheshwaran, sir, Coordinator, UBA Sri Sai Ram Engineering College, and Muralidharan, sir, Coordinator, Sri Sai Ram Institute of Technology, for organizing such great event to motivate and energize all the young minds of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan and entire campus. I would also like to extend my heartfelt vote of thanks to the UBA members, all the teaching faculties, and all the heads of the departments who gathered here in this auspicious occasion. I would like to extend my heartfelt vote of thanks to all the guests who have taken part in this great event. I hope you have all got a very big takeaway at the end of this session. Last but not least, I would like to thank each and everyone for acing this occasion. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Karthik. Thank you one and all for your valuable presence and adding more shine to the session. We will now sign off and meet you in the next set of 4. Until then, goodbye. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Bye, sir.